if you want to have a lot of good cream, you've actually got to produce a lot of milk. So we're trying to get as many kids playing as possible, and so we've actually spent considerable time talking to the kids and asking them what they like and what they want, rather than getting an adult view of the world, which is what happens when you talk to parents and teachers and the adults and the thing. And the kids actually have a really different view from what the adults have about what this is all about. And ultimately for the kids it boils down to fun and enjoyment. That's what they're after. They're not actually, when you talk to them, thinking that they're going to be All Blacks. So you constantly hear this, it's every Kiwi kid's dream of being an All Black. They might play at being an All Black, but the dream of being an All Black is an adult's view we've found looking back. The kids want to have fun, splash around in the puddles, be with their mates. And so we try and create, or help create, that environment and drill down further into what do they mean by fun and what is enjoyable. So meaningful competitions, really good skill development, coaches who are going to make them better, and above all, not taking it all too seriously. The kids have got that, they're happy. And if they're happy, they'll continue to play and enjoy it. Meaningful competition isn't winning by 100 or losing by 100 when you talk to the kids. Even the teams that win by 100, the kids get bored with it. It's often a couple of superstars who score all the tries, and the other 13 kids go, well, the coach is just making me shovel the ball onto the fast guy, and the way he goes, and he finishes the game with 10 tries and thinks he's it. So that's not fun. So trying to work on the coaches to make sure that if there's going to be a score blowout, they do something about it. It's not about not winning and not striving to win, but trying to get some balance in there. We've brought in some stuff so that every kid, no matter who, gets half a game. It's not universally accepted by all of the coaches who are absolutely determined to win the local under 10 competition, which apparently is really important. But when you talk to the kids, the one thing they don't like is going to training twice a week and then getting 10 minutes of garbage time on Saturday. They've signed up to play rugby, not to go and train for rugby. So we've got to make it available to them and let them play. We're trying to get more teams and more clubs to, especially at the lower grades, pick 3 even teams rather than an A, B and C team, and having all the guns in the A team and the average players in the B and the no-hopers in the C, because at a young age you don't know how many of those no-hopers are actually going to come through. The A team will win easy, and the players don't actually develop their skills and all that when they win easy. Again, not universally accepted at all, but we're still working towards it and keep trying to put the message out there that give these kids good coaching, give them a fun environment, give them a good competition, will keep them in the game for longer. And rugby's a late developing sport. So let's keep these kids going and let's see who comes out. I think you guys have been to Christchurch Boys High. Luke Romano, who's currently All Black lock and not a bad footy player, was in the third 15 there. So someone kept him going, even though he wasn't in the A teams and the first teams, gave him a love of the game, and he carried on playing when he left school, developed, and he's now been in the All Blacks for several years. And I would have a KPI for all of our teenage coaches. How many kids come back to be coached by you next year, rather than how many championships you won, because there can only be one winner in any grade in any year, and someone's going to win it. But the more kids you can retain who those kids believe you've made them better, you've provided a great environment that's giving them a love of the game and come back, then you've done your job.